Good morning, Korea. This is your DJ Bryan, and you're listening to What's Poppin' on TBS efm. I know what you guys are thinking right now. You're like, is this really Bryan? His voice sounds a little deep, a little raspy. Because it's my sexy voice. Yes, every Monday mornings, I try to use my sexy voice. But the truth is, actually, the weather change, it's actually messing with my vocals, my body. Everything's just going all funky right now because I am getting sick, then I'm getting better. Then I'm getting sick again, and then getting better. So I'm a little worried because I don't want you guys to get sick either. So be sure to dress warmly, because a lot of people are underestimating the weather because it does get warm in the afternoon and all of a sudden it freezes again overnight. And I make the mistake of leaving the window open, so do not do that. But anyways, I want to get into our show right now. We're already 1 week into October, and other than the cold air that we don't expect, the weather is awesome, I have to admit. It's better than being in the heat in the summertime. And the leaves, they're falling. The breeze is blowing. And the best part, actually not the best part, but the ginkgo beans, the ginkgos, they're stankin'. For those of you guys in Korea, you know what I'm talking about. You walk on the streets, you see the little squished, orangey, I guess fruits or whatever. It looks like fruits. That's what I thought. And it smells horrible. And for those of you who don't live in Asia, you don't have to actually experience that. But you know when fall's coming around because you had that stench in the air. And a lot of people, they think that, from flip-flops to sneakers, to shorts to pants, to t-shirts to hoodies, that's what describes what fall is. And that's not it for Asia. Asia, once you start smelling the ginkgo beans, you realize, oh, fall is in the air. Anyways, I don't want to make your, morning sound all bad with all the stinky beans. We'll get the show started right now. This is the 12th most popular video on MTV.com right now. Check it out. This is my girl, sexy Rihanna. Pour it up. That was a sexy Rihanna with Pour It Up, Pour It Up. Yes, I love that song. But right now, you guys are tuned into What's Poppin' with Bryan. We're on TBS efm 101.3 in Seoul and surrounding areas, and GFN 98.7 in Gwangju and 93.7 in Yeosu. Now, how do you get in contact with us? Pretty simple. We're live today on What's Poppin', so you can call the studio at 02-778-1013. Send us a text to sharp or pound 1013 for a charge of 51, or send us a tweet to at TBS What's Poppin', or simply send us an email to efmpoppin@gmail.com. Or you can send us a Kakao message if you add TBS EFM as a plus friend on Kakao Talk. Also, we want you guys to send in all requests because since we're live today, we're going to try to play as many songs as possible in the second half of our show. Or if you just want to give us a shout out and say, hey, Bryan, hey, Eugene, hey, PD, whatever you want to do, we want you guys to contact us. All right, also, another reminder for Open Studio that's pre-recorded every Wednesday mornings. If you want to be a part of that, you have to email us and let us know that you're coming so we can get y'all situated. The email for that, again, is efmpoppin@gmail.com, and show up on TBS or Wednesday morning at TBS by 10:45, 11 a.m. at the latest, because we try to get a show started at 11. A lot of people walk in during the opening part of our show, but if possible, try to show up a little bit before 11, and we will greatly appreciate that. Alrighty, and after all that, we're going to get into the word up word of the day. First song today was Rihanna telling us to what? Pour it up, pour it up. Now, how's that work? Usually, when you're pouring things, y'all know that it goes down. Yes, but I guess she's talking about giving a tip to a performer who's on stage, so we pour it up, We pour our tip up to the performer, of course, because the stage is up and we're below the stage. Anyway, today, the word of the day is going to be pour. Not pour like I'm broke poor. I'm talking about pour when you pour something. Yes, so the request today can be any song related to the word of the day, which is pour. And if you think that the word of the day is hard, you don't have to work out and freak out, or don't have to worry, I said work out. But don't freak out. Just make sure it's somewhat related to the word of the day. It could be a song about coffee, juice, water, anything that you can pour pretty much. Or maybe you listen to a song in the morning, every morning when you're pouring your daily coffee, and you're like, oh, I listen to this song every morning, and it's connected to the word of the day because I'm pouring coffee. Get it? So it's gotta be related somewhat. But right now we're gonna get to the next song, and since we're talking about the word pour, this is the perfect example. We're talking about the classic group, the hair metal band Def Leppard, and the song is called Pour Some Sugar on Me. That was Pour Some Sugar on Me by Def Leppard. Yes, it's a great throwback song. I'm looking at some Twitter comments as the song was going out, and a lot of people are saying that too as well. A throwback, but it's a good oldie. Yes, it is. Now, coming up on today's show, it's Monday, which means we're definitely live today. So we're going to be taking all your requests and playing as many as we can in the second half of our show. So send your requests over Twitter, email, or even by calling us. The number is 02-778-1013. And if you call, and if you're lucky and you want to chat with me, you're more than welcome to. We'll actually put you on air with me, and I'll ask you a few questions, get to know you a little bit, because that's what I love to do. I like to get to know my listeners. Now, continuing on with the word of the day. The word is pour, P-O-U-R, pour, not P-O-O-R. Now, our next song is by a lovely lady with a beautiful voice, very talented, Miss Celine Dion, of course. It's not from the Titanic film, because I know a lot of people are probably thinking, ain't that her hit? But surprisingly, Celine Dion has a lot of songs, a lot of great songs as well. And, you know, she has a whole discography, I can't even say it right now because my throat's so gone, in French. A lot of English speakers probably don't even know that she has all these songs that she sang in French, you know? So, I don't know if you know where I'm going with this one, because, you know, the word of the day is pour. And you guys know in French, pour means a different word, totally, of course. Now, the song that I'm going to play for y'all right now is by Celine Dion, and the song is called C'est pour vivre, which means it's for life in French. So, pour in French means for. There you go. So it doesn't actually mean the same pour as in English as it does in French, but still it's the same word. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm just dropping some French knowledge on y'all right now. But now I'm going to play the song for you guys. Check it out. This is Celine Dion with C'est pour vivre. Wow, those lyrics were hit me hard right now. You know, I don't know if y'all know what she was saying, because I took French in 8th grade in high school, but those are some sweet words. Once again, that was Celine Dion with C'est pour vivre. I guess you guys have to study French. I'm not going to sit here and try to explain to y'all what the song was about. It's a great song. Anyways, we're coming to the end of the first half of our show. And since our word of the day is pour, that's P-O-U-R, like I said before, we're going to get into the final song of the first half, which is by a rock band called Exodus. Yes. Now, I know a lot of you guys are saying to yourselves, hold up, who? Exodus? Ain't that a book in the Bible? Well, it is a book in the Bible, of course, but it's also a rock group that comes from Richmond, California. Not Virginia, but Richmond, California. Richmond does exist in other places, y'all, not just in Virginia. Anyways, it's really hard to classify their music as simply hard rock, because that genre is actually subdivided into very many different genres as well. And they've been described as a speed metal group or even a thrash metal group. I didn't know there was such things called speed metal and thrash metal, but I'm learning something new too as well, just like I'm teaching y'all French. Anyways, I don't think we've ever played anything like this here on What's Poppin'. It's going to be a little bit different, a little bit new, but you know what? Something new is always great, you know? So this is going to be the last song for the first half of our show. Once again, this is Exodus with When It Rains, It Pours, and I'll be back with the second half of our show and Paparazzi. Check it out. Welcome back to What's Poppin', and now it's time for Paparazzi. Now, let me warn y'all, today's paparazzi story is actually a lot of drama, and it's categorized as a cat fight, but actually, I don't want to categorize it here on our show because it's a little bit serious, y'all. Now, we've talked about Miss Miley Cyrus before, and her twerking to death on this show, of course, but now it looks like someone else decided to try to talk directly to Miley herself. Now, that someone is Miss Sinead O'Connor. Now, many of you who are listening to music back in the 1990s, early 90s, may remember Sinead O'Connor. Nothing compares to you. Great song. One-hit wonder, of course, but still a great song and a talented singer as well, and one of the most outspoken feminists in music. And she even shaved her own hair off in protest to the establishment because she wanted to rebel against the music industry that wanted simply to exploit her good looks. And she wanted people to like her for her music. Well, it definitely worked out. But right now, we're not talking about that. We're actually going to fast forward 20 years. And Miley Cyrus said that she drew inspiration for the Wrecking Ball video from Sinead O'Connor because of the similar haircut and the big, heavy boots. Now, that is where our story first kicks off, as Sinead decided to write a letter, an open letter to Miley Cyrus on her webpage. In the letter, Sinead O'Connor said that she wished Miley would try to understand that nobody in the music industry cares about her, and that they were using her and her youth and sexuality to make money off of her, and when she gets old, they're going to toss her aside. Now, she expressed real concern for Miley and said that she hoped that she'd set a better example for women everywhere because she is a role model. Now, Miley, unfortunately, did not handle the situation very well, retweeting old tweets of Sinead's. In those tweets, Sinead was on Twitter asking people for help in finding a psychiatrist because she was at a time when she was like mentally ill and all that. And she needed help from all her fans and all her tweet family to get her a good psychiatrist. Now, Miley attached to those tweets a message saying, before there's Amanda Bynes, there was Sinead O'Connor. Well, then Sinead decided to write a second letter, this time asking Miley not to mock people who have mental issues and telling her that it was ill-advised that Miley challenged Sinead O'Connor publicly because it will do nothing but damage her own reputation. Now, finally, Miley wrote back that she didn't have time to get into a social media war with Sinead O'Connor because she's preparing to host SNL. Now, she also tweeted a picture of Sinead O'Connor ripping a picture of the Pope when she was on SNL back in the 1990s. Now, this made Sinead O'Connor pretty livid, and she wrote a third letter, and this time threatening legal action. Now, okay, I have to say, you know, there's a lot to digest right here, so let's all breathe, take some time, relax, and everything. And Miley, you need to respect what people are trying to tell you, especially your elders, especially Sinead O'Connor, who's been in the business way longer than you, maybe even longer than your dad. You know what I'm saying? Because she's not trying to out you and make you feel down or anything. She's actually trying to help you out to knock some sense in your head. We're not here to hate on you. She's just speaking the truth, you know? That's what record labels and record companies are trying to do to you. They're trying to use you to make money off of you, your youth, your sexuality, your image, everything. And when you get older, you know, when you reach like 30, 40 years old, you might not be around anymore. You know, the record label might just drop you. So, you know, just wise up a little bit. Listen to your elders. Listen to your fans on Twitter. And you might even change your genre of music. You might not be twerking, you know? You might be doing something else like praise music. I don't know. But I'm just saying, get some sense into your brain. Be wise. Be nice. And, you know, be a good role model. Alrighty? Now, since we're talking about Sinead O'Connor and Miley Cyrus, and we played so many Miley tracks in the past, we're going to play Sinead O'Connor for y'all. Track from her. For those of you youngsters out there right now who don't know who she is, check it out. This is her hit. I love this song. Check it out. This is Nothing Compares to You. That was Sinead O'Connor with Nothing Compares to You. And right now, like I said, I urge y'all, if you can, we're live today, to give us a call, and I'll actually, you know, chat with you over the radio right now. And we have a caller online. TBS efm, so what's poppin'? Who am I speaking to?
Hi, Brian. This is Jade from Malaysia.
Jade from Malaysia. Why are you whispering?
I'm not.
Oh, are you at work or something?
Yes.
Oh, I see. Uh-oh. Yes. Well, thank you for calling today. It means a lot to us.
Thank you for having me online.
Oh, no problem at all. Now, today is actually, it's a wonderful day here in Korea. It's nice. It's a little bit chillier than usual. But, you know, today's word of the day is poor.
Yeah.
Okay. So, and this is hard to ask a question about the word poor because actually, usually when I interview people or ask people questions on air, it comes off the top of my head. But actually with poor, I can't really think of any questions. So we're just going to go off topic and just get to know each other. So Jade, can you explain to our listeners what you do for a living? We want to get to know y'all.
I'm a research associate for an executive search firm.
Ah. Okay, sounds very sophisticated as a job. You know, because mine's boring. I work at a radio station. That's all I can say.
Yeah.
Cool. And have you been to Korea before?
No.
No. Are you planning on visiting Korea anytime soon?
Yes.
Oh, when?
Probably next year.
Next year. Do you know exactly which time frame?
I guess it would be in autumn.
In the autumn. Okay. That's actually a great time to come to Korea. Because if you come in the winter, it's really cold. Yeah. And Korean summers are really hot. And you do not want to experience that kind of heat in Korea. Because I know Malaysia and Singapore, it's really hot too. But Korean's heat is a little bit different, you know, because you got the city and stuff. Over there, you got the beaches, the beautiful trees and all that stuff. So it's tolerable. So, yes. Now, since today's word is poor, is there a song that you want to request that has to do with the word of the day?
Yes, it's Raining Man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Well, I'm pretty sure all the ladies out there want to hear the song. Not the dudes. Some dudes are probably like, really? This song? Well, actually, Jade requested it, and this is for all you girls out there. I just want to thank Jade for calling in once again. Jade, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. And you take care, Brian.
All right, thank you so much. I'll talk to you soon.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
Once again, that was Jade from Malaysia, one of my favorite places in the world. Everybody there is so sweet, so kind. Whenever I go there, they, accept me with open arms. So this is Jade's request, and it's the Weather Girls singing, It's Raining Men. That was the Weather Girls with It's Raining Men. And right now we have another caller online. I'm excited because we have all these callers. TBS efm's What's Poppin'? Who am I speaking to?
Hello, Brian. This is Linda.
Linda.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning, Linda. I feel like you call very often, and I feel like we're family now.
Yes, I also think so, yeah.
Awesome. So how's your morning going?
It's good. I will go to work after this.
Okay, what time's work start for you?
Today it starts at 11:30.
11:30. So did you get some breakfast already?
Haven't yet.
You haven't eaten breakfast. You know that breakfast is the most important meal of the day.
Yes. Did you have breakfast?
Yes, I did. I had a tuna sandwich.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, right now I need some medication because my throat is a little raspy today.
Oh yes, you're serious ill.
Yes.
It's
not easy to try to keep yourself from getting sick with this weather change. It gets warm then cold and warm then cold. And of course, you probably know that I'm preparing for this new musical.
Oh, yes.
And the venue that we're actually preparing, there's a lot of dust. And, every day when we're doing tech stuff and rehearsals, there's dust flying everywhere. We have to wear masks. And that's another reason.
Schedule. Yeah. All I can do just cheering you up. Keep at it, Brian.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
Yes. Just keep me in prayer and hope that I get better by tomorrow, because tomorrow's my first show.
Yes, I know. I hope there are a lot of audience go to take it.
I hope so too. My fingers are crossed.
Don't be nervous. Just show your best. I believe in you.
Thank you so much. And are you going to come to the show too?
Yes, of course.
When are you coming?
Tomorrow I will go to check it.
Oh. All right, then I'll make sure to look for you in the crowd. Do you know where you're going to be sitting? Like first row, second row?
Oh, yeah, I'm very lucky. I bought the first row.
Wow. Okay, then I'll make sure I look in the audience and look for you. Of course, I can't say hi to you because I'll be on stage acting. So.
Good.
All righty. Well, thank you so much for calling.
Yeah, and my support words from my heart.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Now, is there anything you want to say before we let you go?
Just wish tomorrow's show goes successfully and good luck. I love you.
Thank you so much. I love you too. And everyone here at What's Poppin' loves you so much for your support.
Yeah. Take good care.
Alrighty. Thank you so much, and I'll see you tomorrow.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Once again, that was Linda. She's from China, but she's in Korea right now studying here. So we want to thank her for calling in. But we have another song for you guys right now. This is Ria Pascasio's request. It's a great song. Check it out. This is Bruno Mars with It Will Rain.
Girl, my body don't lie.
All right, y'all, thanks for tuning in to What's Poppin' today. This is going to be the last song of the hour. This is Pitbull featuring Mark Anthony with Rain Over Me, requested by Elizabeth Flores. And this is Brian. You sign off, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace.